Hi guys, it's Heavenly Graphics here with my DIY for which it should have been Friday, but of course I got so busy yesterday that I didn't get a chance to do it, so I'm doing it today. So the DIY that, let me move this out of the way. The DIY that we're gonna do this week is, let me zoom out. Oh, it won't go out. Come on. Okay, that's as far out as it'll go. Sorry. But it is this very plush, it's the pillow cushion that for when you're doing your nails. Okay, I will post a picture so that you can see the full picture of the pillow, and I just blinged it out on the sides, and then I used that fabric that I showed you all. This one is the purple satin, and it's long and rectangular. So that is what we're going to do today. So let's start with your materials. Of course, you are going to need fabric of your choice. I am using this pink sequin glitter like fabric. You're going to need your foam board, and you're going to need 3 pieces. You're going to need 1 long piece. I have this measured at 11 inches by 3 3/4 inches, so it's 11 inches long and then 3 3/4 inches wide. And then the 2 pieces to go on the side are 3 3/4 inches long and 2 inches wide. So you want to cut 2 of those pieces. You're going to need scissors, of course, to cut your fabric, a pen or a pencil to mark the measurements for your foam board, an X-Acto knife to cut your foam board, a ruler to measure out the foam board, and your fabric. The fabric, as far as the measurements go, it all depends on how fluffy, I would say, you want your pillow, but you don't need very much fabric for this unless of course you're doing a really long one. You're also going to need the fiberfill to stuff your pillow with. This is polyester fiberfill. I got it from Hobby Lobby. It was $3.99. So you're going to need this to fill your pillow. You're going to need a glue gun and glue sticks. I have mine sitting off to the side over here because I have it plugged in, and yes, I did do my nails, and they're kind of cute. Yeah, ready for Easter with some bling. Okay, anyways, let's get started. So to start, what you're going to do is you want to take your foam board. It really doesn't matter which side up you use it because it's going to be covered, but I really want the white to be on the outside because this is a really thin fabric. And what you're going to do is you're going to glue these pieces, the side pieces, to the side all the way down to the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and show you. Okay, so you want to push it all the way down to the edge. If you can see that, if it'll focus. And of course you're going to have some glue that seeps out, give it a few seconds before you actually touch it because it is hot, so be very, very careful. And then just smooth it out with your finger and it'll come right off. Okay, so you should have a piece that looks like this, and then you want to go ahead and do that to the other side. Okay, so once you have both of your ends attached, you want to go ahead and secure that and go in between those two pieces on the crease and just add some glue. Just drag it along the crease just to give it some extra support. Okay, so you're going to let that dry for a couple seconds. And then I'll be back to show you what to do next. Okay, so now that your glue has dried, we're going to go ahead and attach the fabric to it. So you want to go ahead and flip it over so that it stands just like this. You want to take your fabric and you want to go a little more than halfway, so about 3/4 way across the back. You only leave just 1/4 of it showing because you're going to overlap it on the back. Okay, so I see where I want it, and be very careful when you're attaching fabric with hot glue because it can burn you. You want to go ahead and apply a strip of hot glue across that line or invisible line that you created from edge to edge. And then you want to go ahead and take your fabric, again being very, very careful, trying to center it as much as possible with the edges overlapping. Okay, so I have it down. I'm just gonna go ahead and give it a touch to kind of secure it on one end. Again, being very, very careful. And then go ahead and give it a press throughout. Okay, so there we have the fabric attached to the bottom of the pillow now. Oh, sorry, I was trying to get the glue off of my finger because it was attached to my finger. So now what you're going to do is you have on the side, you have the extra fabric on each edge. So now what you're going to do is you want to go ahead and secure one end. So I'm going to go ahead and secure this end. So I'm just going to go ahead and add my hot glue again, being very, very careful. Okay, so we have this one end secure. Now we do that because we want the box or the pillow to be as neat as possible when we're doing this. We're using a very shortcut method to create this pillow, so you want it to be as neat as possible. Okay, so I have it glued down on that side. So now what I'm going to do is take the top, just eyeballing it on how fluffy I want this pillow. Okay. And I think I want it guess I'll do it as big as the box actually is. Okay. So I have the extra room. I have it, let me turn it around so you can see how I have this to eyeball it. Okay. So I have it laying on my desk, and I have it just a little bit wider on this side than the actual frame is, because I do kind of want to put a little plush on the edges of the box. I don't want that to be pointy. So I have it, you see, that's how secure I want it. That's how wide I want it. And I have it flipped over so that this is the bottom right here. And you're going to take the other side and do the same thing as far as eyeballing it on how wide you actually want it. Now I'm doing it this way because I find it easier to stuff the filler inside of one end rather than putting the filler in now and trying to wrap it in this fabric. So that's what we're going to do. So I eyeballed it. Now again, I'm going to go 3/4 of the way back this way, so back on top of the fabric, and I am going to put my glue 3/4 of the way. And I need to add another glue stick. And this part you don't want to go all the way down because you want to make sure that you have it in the right spot. What would be really nice right now is something to smooth the glue or press down, because it is fabric. So I went halfway, and I'm just using my cuticle oil bottle to press it down because it is, again, hot. Okay. So that's half of it. Now we're going to go ahead and do the other half. And you're going to do that all the way down, and then again secure this end with the end that you already secured, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like. Okay, so I'm back and I have glued that other flap down. So now this part is all about how you want your sides to look. I am going to make this look like it was folded as if I were wrapping a present for someone. So I want to make sure that it's pulled correctly. that there's no give. So you see the side is straight. And I'm just going to fold in this corner. And fold in the other corner. So that the top part is a triangle. And then I'm going to fold it up on itself so that it's the tip of the triangle is at the bottom of the box or the frame. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this down and come back and show you what it looks like. Okay, so I'm back. I have glued my sides down, as you can see. Now, it looks weird now because there's no filling in it. But I have it set up to where there is a hole for us to go ahead and stuff that filling in there and then go ahead and close it up on this end. Now, again, this part is where you determine how fluffy or hard or soft or however you want to call it you want your pillow. You can put in as little or as much as you want. Now, don't worry about this part that's hanging off because we're going to come back and we're going to trim that part off and go ahead and re-secure it. This is the bottom of the pillow, so no one is going to necessarily see it. So if you want to cover it again with more fabric so that no one sees the imperfections on the bottom, then go ahead and do that. And then I would just do that maybe a quarter of the, well, not even a quarter, maybe a third or so, a third, Jesus, an eighth an eighth of the way up so that the seam, your seam is kind of hidden. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start stuffing. And I'm telling you now, this stuff, it's like little shreds and it does get everywhere. I promise you it does. It's like cat hair or dog hair. So be careful stuffing it in. You don't want to rip the actual pillow. And you can see that it is fluffing up as I stuff the stuffing in very, very nicely. So again, put in as much or as little as you would like. And I'm just going to go ahead and continue to do this so that it's even and it is exactly what I want it to look like. Okay? Okay, so here we are. I have it filled and you can see it's really lopsided. This stuff is really moldable. You can pretty much go ahead and even after you've closed up the end, just go ahead and squeeze it and distribute the fiberfill wherever you would like it. Again, it's all about just what you would like. Now remember that you are going to pull on the sides and close it up. So if you have to, go ahead and grab it by all the ends like it's a garbage bag so that you pull it tight to see what it's going to look like once you close it up and make sure that is what you want. Okay? So that is how I would like it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this end and close it off the same way that I did the other one. I'm going to go side, this side in, this side in. Oh wait, how did I do that? Oh, duh. I'm going to go up first, from the bottom up, and then side folded in, side folded in, and then triangle down and under. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and glue this down and come back and show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so after you have glued the end secured, you should have this. It should be closed on both sides. I just want to show you that it's closed on both sides. And then it should look something like this on the bottom. Now we still have this flap. What you're going to do is you're going to take your scissors, your fabric scissors, and you want to go ahead and cut a little slit from outward in, going in, and then go ahead and trim off the excess fabric, just so that it's not flapping around. Okay, so you get to the end, and again you want to go from the outward in and cut off that excess. And that is just a piece of glue hanging onto a string. Just want to trim that off. And there it is, your own nail pillow in the fabric that you wanted, with the feel that you wanted, the size that you wanted, the plush that you wanted. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this DIY and give it a try. And shout me out in the video if you do show it. Tell me how you liked it. Thumbs up this video. Comment down below. Tell me what you thought about this actual project. Also, subscribe to my channel, because you get updates on the new videos that I post. And I plan to do a lot this year with my channel. A lot more than last year, and well, not last year, but the year before that, because I took last year off due to some family issues. So go ahead and check out all my other videos that I've posted, other DIYs that I've done, haul videos, just a large assortment of things for you guys to check out. And that's it. Come back to see me soon, you guys. Bye.